Hey everybody, I want to welcome you to the mastermind for YouTube. Now, when you're doing your YouTube marketing, your first step in YouTube marketing is you need to decide what niche that you want to promote. And some of the best CPA as well as affiliate offers that we mentioned on our last session that we like to promote through YouTube are the business opportunity niches as well as the internet marketing affiliate offers. We also like to promote weight loss as well as fat loss products, coupons as well as free coupon giveaways, and then last but not least is the sports related offers. But remember from the last training that we did that the sports related offers are more of a seasonal type thing. So you're more of your evergreen type of niches are your biz op, your weight loss, as well as your coupons. Now, it's really impossible for us to tell you what products to promote since there's just so many different products out there, and really every list that you build is going to be different. So you're going to really need to test, and it's really the only way. So even on YouTube, you never know which niche is going to do really well. So you want to try different things, and you're going to stumble upon some really good niches. And once you do, though, try to basically keep it to yourself, at least more of what the details of your niche are, because you don't want everybody else jumping on it. The next thing you know, your niche doesn't work anymore. Now, another way, though, to find even new niches, things that a lot of people never thought about, is to go into, for instance, the news, as well as you want to go into, say, trends, and such as Google Trends. We'll see, like with the news, for instance, you want to pay attention to up-and-coming things. For instance, like if Dr. Oz says something like the next XYZ product, you can drop 30 pounds in only 10 days. That's obviously going to be hot, and that may stay hot for a while. So if you could start creating videos about that and building your authority videos for that, you're going to really be in the right place at the right time way before your competitors jump on it. And that's also what I mean by trends. So if you pay attention to Google Trends, you're going to find some good little niches and something that's just starting to become hot. For instance, like where the Garcinia Cambogia, if you had done this way back when Garcinia Cambogia first became popular, you can imagine all of the authority that your video would already have, and you'd be in the right place at the right time by the time all the other people start jumping on that bandwagon. Also, keep in mind that that top videos that we like to do is we like to look for other things that other people might already be marketing to in our niche. So for instance, if I'm in the weight loss niche, I might just type in weight loss and see what comes up. I might find another niche that somebody is bringing a ton of traffic on that I never would have thought about on my own. Now, obviously, you need to decide what you want to promote. And I'm going to show you in just a little bit a great idea that somebody had by promoting a product from ClickBank, which is one of the #1 products on ClickBank, and they're making great money. Now, also, obviously, you could be promoting CPA offers as well as products from Amazon. There's endless other affiliate products that you could promote because YouTube is such a vast place with so many searches on a regular daily basis. In fact, I don't know if you've already heard, but it is the #2 search engine in the entire world. Most people would never think of YouTube as a search engine, but it really is, and people love it because they can actually see things done in real time or actually on video versus having to read something. So that's why people really do love going to YouTube and finding out the information that they're looking for. Now, the first thing that we do in order to rank a video after deciding what market or niche that we want to go into is you want to find the best keywords that's going to tell YouTube that our video is the most relevant to someone's search. Now, another way to find the best keywords to use is what we like to do is we use the titles from the top 3 videos and we add them into the Google AdWords keywords tool. Now, if you don't know about how to use the Google AdWords Planner or the Google AdWords keyword tool as it used to be called, we're going to give you a link, and it's basically going to be some additional training for you to one of our past YouTube courses. And that way you can go ahead and see step by step how to do that. But a lot of folks are already pretty familiar with how to use it. But for those of you that are not, we're going to have, again, that link in the members area here, and you'll be able to register for that, and that's our gift to you as being part of the mastermind. Now, let's get back on track. So since YouTube really has its own built-in search engine that really has algorithms that are based very similar to Google's own, and obviously it should because Google owns YouTube, so they basically run it like the way that they run the main search engine for Google. So if you use the same kind of similar SEO techniques, you can get a ton of views to your video too. So choosing the right keywords is going to make all the difference of whether your videos rank at with a ton of views or none at all. But see, the thing is that, think about it, is that YouTube, when somebody enters in a search, just like Google, they want the most highly relevant thing to come up for the person. Otherwise, other companies are going to start taking their business, such as Vimeo, and there's so many other smaller video type of sharing networks. And that's why Google wants to make sure, and YouTube does too, that every time somebody types in a certain search, they want the most relevant thing to come up. Otherwise, they're going to start going to other companies, and that's what they don't want. So that's why you want to make sure that your keywords are tied in very closely to the niche that you're trying to go after. So the best way to get the fastest results to your videos is to basically see what your competitors are doing and just do the same thing. It's really that easy. So if you remember, success leaves clues. That's a motto that I use in my business from every day. And I tell you is, instead of having to reinvent the wheel, just follow what your competitors are doing. So you can basically do some research on YouTube to see what your competitors are doing and how they're ranking, and it's really just that easy. So what you need to do is you want to compile a list of keywords, and you're going to use them in 3 different spots when you upload your videos later on in this training. So you're going to enter those keywords into your title. You're going to also enter those keywords in your description as well as your tags. And as I say, so you want to keep that stored away for later on when you do upload your video. Now, when copying someone else's success, what you want to do is you want to find the top 3 videos to copy from. And what I mean by top 3 are not the ones with just the highest amount of views, but the highest ranking videos in the shortest amount of time, the highest amount of views in the shortest amount of time. Because you could have something that's been up there for 5 years and it has a tons of views, but then you could have another video somebody just put up, say, like a month ago, and it has a huge amount of views. Say, for instance, one video might have, say, it's been up for, say, 5 years and have 30,000 views, and then you may have another video up that somebody just put up a week ago and it's got 10,000 views. So you have to think about it, is the one with 10,000 views, YouTube is sending a lot of traffic to that in a very short amount of time. So obviously that's something that you want to copy. Now, keep in mind that the reason you want to copy these videos and what they're doing is YouTube is favoring these videos for some reason. So like a detective, it's our job to find out exactly why, and also, again, to duplicate what they're doing so you can have that same success on your own channels. Now, the title of the top video is the main keyword that the successful video marketer is trying to rank for. So the successful video marketer, they know that if they put the top keyword into their title, they're going to get a lot of, basically, you'd normally say Google love, but you're going to be getting YouTube love. So another way to find the best keywords to use is that you want to use the title from the top 3 keywords, and then, as I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to add them into the Google AdWords keyword tool. Now, if you don't know, again, how to use that, remember that we're going to be providing you with free access to one of our past courses where you can go ahead and see exactly how to use that tool. So again, if you're not familiar with how to do keyword research, be sure to go ahead and register for that course, and that's going to be some excellent training for you. I'm going to show you step by step how to use the Google AdWord Planner in order to do your keyword research. So now, another way, though, that we do to find keywords is we use what's called keyword modifiers. And modifiers are basically just adjectives. So they're usually added before or even sometimes after a keyword, but mainly before. And this is when somebody is looking to purchase something. So, it has more what they call buyer intention. So if they're typing in the word best in front of their keyword, or newest, or cheapest, that's kind of leading you to believe that these folks are going to be the ones that are going to take action on whatever you're promoting through YouTube. Now, when adding these modifiers, you'll be able to tap into traffic that your competitors will oftentimes miss. And YouTube wants to, again, serve up relevance in its search that best applies to a search query. So if you're one of the only people utilizing, for instance, best, newest, or cheapest in front of that keyword that's highly trafficked, YouTube is going to serve up your video as more relevant to somebody else who didn't use that modifier in front of their keyword. So make sure you do, keep in mind about that. And also remember that buying keywords are really the best keywords that you can use when it comes to CPA marketing, since, as I mentioned earlier, it indicates high customer intent. It means that they want to take action. So you don't want to throw a bunch of junk keywords into your YouTube description as well as your tags and your title. You want to use ones that have, as we keep saying, is with high customer intent, or like we say, those buying keywords. Now, also, another great way to find the top keywords is to look for keyword ideas through what's called the search bar on YouTube. And to do this is very easy. All you need to do is you want to type in the root part of the keyword into the YouTube search bar, such as, for instance, weight loss. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to add the first letter of the alphabet after that keyword to see the searches that are offered below. And we'll show you exactly how to do that in just a second. But basically what we're trying to say is that if you were to type in weight loss and then put a space and then put the letter A, what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot of suggestions coming from YouTube as they apply to weight loss with the letter A. And make sure you go ahead and then you want to basically take note of those keywords, and then you want to back that letter A out and then go ahead and add the next letter of the alphabet. So put weight loss space B, and then you'll see a bunch of more keywords that are going to be presented to you by YouTube as suggestions. So you want to, again, keep doing that until you get to the letter Z, and then you're going to have a lot of keywords that your competitors never even thought about. And this is really a great way to find tons of keywords that people are already searching for on a daily basis through YouTube. And think about it. If they weren't there, YouTube wouldn't suggest them. So, it's only there because YouTube says, hey, these are other things that other people have searched for. You might find this of interest yourself. And remember, they're trying to keep these people very happy, keep them coming back to their websites versus going off to Dailymotion or one of these other Vimeo type sites or something like that. So let me show you a quick example of what we mean by that, and it'll make perfect sense to you. So now James is going to show you exactly how he goes about doing this, and it'll make perfect sense to you once you see.
All right, this is very easy to do. Now, let me show you how to do this. Okay, now let's say that you're looking at the weight loss niche. Very easy. For example, let me put on how to lose weight. So how to, as you can see a lot of keywords actually coming up when I'm typing. So to lose weight. All right, as you can see, how to lose weight fast. I mean, it's just even putting this right now is showing you how many keywords and long tail keywords you can be going for. And I know you guys can understand what I'm writing here. How to lose weight. And then let's say, for example, if I want to put, just type this in. And now if you put more stuff, for example, A, say all the stuff coming under here, you're going to go straight down to the belt through the alphabet. And these are tons. So you guys will never run out of keywords to go for. I'm putting an N in. Look at them all there. Let's put S, six pack. I mean, as you can see, you guys get the idea. You keep on putting letters at the end, and you keep on coming with a great lot of long tail keywords. And all these are going to rank. So you can name your YouTube video any one of these. For example, you can name it how to lose weight fast for teenagers and going after that keyword. And I bet you there's a lot of search terms and a lot of search results for that, or naturally, or 10 days, or 12-year-old. So keep in mind, this is a very effective tool, and it can actually be a big benefit for your business and make you a lot of money, because I'm going to tell you, a lot of people are saying, how do I actually find some keyword? Well, here it is.
So now another great way to go ahead and think of for keywords is that you want to consider using, for instance, celebrities in your keyword. And that's a great way to actually tie it in with Profit Pirate, because what you're going to do is you're going to link Profit Pirate to a celebrity keyword that you're going to find through a YouTube search. And I'm going to show you an example, for example, with regards to, for instance, Oprah Winfrey weight loss. And watch what happens when I put that into YouTube. So if you'll notice, what I did was I typed in Oprah Winfrey weight loss right here into the search bar for YouTube. And I got a ton of search results, and actually got one that's gotten like a ton of views in just a short amount of time, and it's this one here. For instance, this is Oprah Winfrey weight loss, or lost weight rather, revealing her secrets. But this is ranking with the keyword Oprah Winfrey weight loss. So they've got it to rank with that. And it got a total of 20,335 views only since January 4th of this year. So that's a huge amount of people that are coming to this. That's 10,000 people per month that are coming to this. That's free traffic that they didn't even have to work for. And the great thing is it's following exactly what we're teaching everybody in the mastermind, which is tying this in with your landing pages. So if you click right here where it says fat loss dash fast right there, then what comes up is you'll see a landing page, which looks very similar to Profit Landing Pages software. And this person did a great job with their opt-in. So it says right here, let me show you the secret tip of how you can lose weight fast, healthily, as well as without dieting. So what they're saying here, though, is they're just saying, I'm going to give you a tip. And then you enter your email to watch the free video. Well, now what video are they going to be showing me? So it sounds like you're going to get a lead magnet. But this person was smart. What they did was they actually utilized Fat Loss Factor, which has a video attached to it, which comes up right after you enter in that link. And the video pops up, and the whole entire thing is basically like a training. And it shows you tips and ideas for about maybe almost a good hour on how to lose weight.
Charles, and pretty lady next
from
to
there,
me.
you simply click yes, add to my order, and you can go ahead and purchase this. And this is one of the top selling products on all of ClickBank. So this person is very smart. Again, what they did was they got their video to rank really well right here in YouTube for the term Oprah Winfrey weight loss. A lot of people are typing that in. And again, what happened? Well, they got 20,000 search results in 2 months, okay? And then again, what are they doing? They're capturing this email before they send people over to the ClickBank offer, and then right after you do that, then they have the redirect, which is what we're telling everybody that they should be doing with Profit Landing Pages, and they're going ahead and they're sending people over to a ClickBank offer. So you could be doing the same thing. If you think about with 20,000 views, they're probably capturing quite a bit of emails for no work at all on their part, except for having to create this video this one time. It's truly a phenomenal idea. And think about if this person has, say, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 videos all across YouTube. Imagine how many people they're adding to their lists on a daily basis. So just like we just showed you in the example, there's many places that you can send traffic from your YouTube video after the viewer clicks on your link. And as we just showed you, you can send them to a landing page to capture the email first, and then you want to do that redirect to a sales page to make the sale right afterwards. But you want to remember to try to capture those emails as that smart marketer that I just showed you is doing, because they're building the ability to have recurring income, because once they have that email list, they're going to be able to sell them a ton of different products that are based on the niche, which is obviously weight loss. So in the action steps for this module, what we want you to do is after you decide what you want to promote, you want to go ahead and you want to compile a list of keywords that you're going to use later when you're creating your YouTube channel and uploading your videos, which we're going to show you how to do in the next couple of modules coming up. So if you don't know how to do the keywords, simply go ahead and then click on the link for the free training that we're going to be offering you, and we're going to go into more depth in that course on how to use the Google Ad Planner. But for a lot of people that already are aware of how to do that, we're not going to bore them with that. But of course, if you do need that information, it's there for you. And even if you feel pretty comfortable with it, hey, take a couple of minutes and, take care of yourself and make sure that you go ahead and go through the training, because you're probably going to pick up some ideas that you haven't heard of before. Now, the next action step that you want to do after you've gone ahead and you've grabbed the keywords and you're ready to go with that, and obviously you've decided what you want to promote, then you want to make sure that you have your landing page created for the niche that you're going to be marketing to, so that way you want to be able to capture that email so you can start building your list. And then the third action step is you want to have your offer for your niche ready. Just like that other person, they went ahead and they chose the Fat Loss Factor from ClickBank for theirs. And another one of the great offers that people are mentioning in the group, and that's one of the highest converted ClickBank offers for weight loss, is the Venus Factor. That one actually is beating Fat Loss Factor. For years, Fat Loss Factor was #1, but Venus Factor is actually beating the other one, and it's geared towards the ladies for wanting to lose weight, and it has a huge gravity rating of 550, which is phenomenal on ClickBank. So you know that that's a fantastic offer to promote. So whatever your niche is going to be, though, just have your offer for your niche ready to be redirected, as I showed you in the example, from your landing page after you capture the email. And I'll see you in the next module. So now we're on to creating your money video. And the reason we call it your money video is because it's basically that. That's what you're going to be using to go ahead and have profits coming from YouTube. Now, there's many different ways that you can create your video. And many people, they don't like to be on video. They don't like to be on camera. And with this, you really don't have to. If you do appear on video, though, keep in mind that you'll basically be rewarded by having a higher conversion rate, though. So, you know, if you do have the guts to get on video, which a lot of people do, then hey, more power to you, and you're going to have a higher conversion rate than somebody else who's just narrating. It's just a proven fact. Now, there's different video types that you can use in order to go ahead and create your money video. One of them would be, for instance, a slideshow using slideshow software such as Animoto. Another one would be, for instance, screen capture software such as Jing or Screencast-O-Matic. Also, some people even use their mobile phone. We have people that do testimonials for us every now and then, and they just go ahead and grab their mobile phone, their smartphones, and a lot of times, I'll tell you, the cameras on those mobile phones, especially the videos, it turns out perfect. It's just as good as any camera that you could have at your own house or webcam. And of course, then you do have your on camera, which would be a typical webcam where you'd sit in front of your PC or your Mac and you would just sit there and talk. Now, keep in mind, as I said before, though, the more often that you can narrate your videos or be on camera, the more often yourself, the more relevant that YouTube is going to find your videos. Because if you're just going ahead and using, for instance, Animoto slide type software and you're just putting up a bunch of slides, YouTube really doesn't find that to be all that valuable to their customers, which is the people that come to their site. So you want to really go ahead and take the extra time and narrate your videos too. So when doing on-camera videos or narrating slides, though, you want to be sure that the wording in the script that you've created for the video is keyword rich for relevancy. So even if you do wing it, that's fine, but just make sure that you're using your keyword in the video a few separate times, because you want to keep in mind that YouTube, what they do is they transcribe the soundtrack of the videos. They have the ability to go ahead and detect what's being said on the videos. So that's how they're being able to find out if the video is relevant or not. So if you throw a bunch of music on there, for instance, and just have slides with music, well, you know what? You're going to be probably at the bottom of the search ranks, because YouTube is not finding your video to be very relevant to their customers. So the more relevant your script is to the keywords that you're trying to rank for, the more views that your video will get, as well as also it's going to convert a lot better too. Now, we like to keep our videos under 2 minutes in length. Anything longer than that, and it's not going to convert as well. So 2 minutes is the sweet spot. Also, some videos, though, do better with certain links, and the reason why is basically up to YouTube. It's not up to us, and it's not to anybody else. So you want to check the links of your competitors. For instance, if you're promoting, say, weight loss products, and you're noticing that a lot of the videos there are, say, 4 minutes in length. I'm talking about a lot of the top videos, the top ranking videos, not just the run-of-the-mill videos. You want to go after and always try to emulate your top ranking videos that are for your niche. And if they're, say, averaging around 4 or 5 minutes, then go that long. If they're averaging, say, 60 minutes, then go that long. You know, so you want to basically keep an eye, and YouTube will obviously provide those results too. It's just as easy as clicking around and seeing the length of your top competitor videos. Now, the next action steps also is what you want to do is you want to decide which video software that you prefer to use if you actually want to go ahead and use the video method and not go ahead and download videos. And then also what you want to do is you want to decide which method, if you want to be on camera, or if you want to use slides. And again, you want to create original content for your script. And last but not least is what we suggest that you do is after you download the first 4, that's minimal requirements. Then what you want to do is you want to create at least 5 videos per day for each of your 4 channels, which we're going to go over next. And the reason for that is the more videos that you can add to your channels on a regular basis, at least for the first 30 days while you're starting out, you're going to make your channel look like an authority channel in YouTube's eyes. And then YouTube is going to serve up videos from your channel more than your competitors. And you really want to think of your channels as well as your videos. Think of your channels as like a blog. If you had a website, you can't just go ahead and put up 1 or 2 articles in that website and expect it to rank. You have to continuously be adding content, at least for the first 30 days, to kind of train YouTube rather, to keep crawling your videos and your channels. Otherwise, if you just put up 1 video and just leave it lay there, you really can't expect to make money in this business. It just doesn't happen that way. But either way, you got to keep adding videos at least once a day for the first 30 days. Highly relevant to your keyword too. So let's go ahead and get on to the next module. So now we're on to a quick and easy module, which is creating your YouTube channel as well as uploading your videos to that channel. So after you have your 4 videos ready to go for each channel, so you have to have 1 video per 4 channels that we recommend having, and you've already created 4 lists of the top buyer keywords from the previous module, it's time to start creating those channels so you have somewhere to house those videos, and that way you can start uploading your videos to your channels. So the first thing that you need to do when setting up your YouTube channel is you want to get the top buyer keyword that you already found from your research that you're trying to rank for, and name your Google account after that buyer keyword. So what you're going to do though, in order to create 4 separate channels, is you want to go ahead and get 4 separate Google accounts. So each one of those Google accounts is going to have a separate YouTube channel. And then after creating that first channel, you're going to, as I just said, create 3 other channels from the other sets of the videos and keywords that you've already compiled. So just going back to reiterate, you've got 4 videos as well as you've got 4 sets of the top buyer keywords, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to add those 4 videos, one video per channel, as well as the 4 sets of keywords to your channel and your videos. And we're going to go over that in just a second. Now, it's highly suggested that you create 1 separate Google account, as I just mentioned, for each and every campaign or buyer keyword. And another reason for that too is because if one of your accounts ends up getting banned, you're still going to be in business. And unfortunately, when you start ranking your videos on YouTube, it's just the way of the world. There's some people out there that are your competitors, and they're going to get jealous of you and your newfound success, and they're going to want to go ahead and do what's called flagging one of your videos or reporting your channel. And it's honestly, don't get upset by it, because these people don't know you, you don't know them. Your paths will never cross. It's just the whole entire thing is that you're stepping on their toes and you're getting traffic that they used to get themselves. So they're trying to stop you from achieving more success. So they're going to try to flag your video for some sort of a reason. They might even say hate speech or something like that, which I know no one would do that, but that's what they're going to try to find, some sort of an excuse to go ahead and flag your channel or flag your video. So another thing that you want to do though is that when you're uploading your channel or you're creating your channel, you want to take the time to go ahead and make it look really good, because if you do get what's called a manual review from someone, an actual live person from YouTube comes to your channel to take a look and see why the person flagged it, then at least they may give you the benefit of the doubt and leave your channel alone. But that's also one of the reasons why we suggest adding several videos to your channels over time. And that's why we recommend at least having 1 video per day over the course of 30 days. If you can, our optimal rate is at least to have 50 videos per channel, because if somebody from YouTube sees that, they're going to think that, hey, this person is not a spammer or a scammer. They're just a regular person who puts up videos on a regular basis, and I'm going to go ahead and leave their video or their channel alone. So you may get the benefit of the doubt if you do get a manual review, because again, there are a lot of jealous people out there, and it's happened to us. We've had videos and channels with tons of views, and next thing you know, somebody just goes ahead and flags it, and we get maybe our account suspended or banned. But that's why, you know, you want to keep creating these things regularly, because it's really just a numbers game, and that's the only way I could really explain it beyond that. You get a little sick to your stomach if you get one of them banned for the first time, but after you've gotten maybe 100 banned, it's no big deal. You don't even think twice about it. Now, after creating your 4 channels, what you want to do is you want to link each of the secondary and lower channels to your main buyer channel keyword channel. So, okay, let me explain that so you can understand. So by doing this, what you're going to be doing is you're going to interlink each of your channels together, giving what's called link juice to your main channel. So let me show you this diagram. So in this diagram, you have your main buyer keyword channel, which is the #1 channel where you're trying to get all the traffic from there. And then you want to have the 3 bottom channels basically supporting that #1 channel. And that's going to give a lot of what's called link juice to your top channel. So you're going to have, for instance, let's say if I was marketing raspberry ketone, for instance, my first keyword that I would be going after, the #1 highest ranking keyword would be, I'm going to use my cursor here, buy raspberry ketone. That's the #1 highest ranking buyer intention keyword that I'm going after. So it's for raspberry ketone, but I put the word buy in front of it. Now the second one, through my research, if you've gone through the videos, you'll notice how to do it, is the second one that ranks second highest is where to buy raspberry ketone. So that's the name of my second channel. My third channel is going to be called where can I buy raspberry ketone. Okay. And then my 4th highest ranking keyword will be where can you buy raspberry ketone. Now, all this research here is not out of my head, or these keywords. This is all straight from Google keyword ad planner. So once you go do your research, you'll have the same type of results for whatever niche that you're going after. And if you see where it says post/page, well, instead of post/page, these are going to be where you're going to add your videos underneath each channel. And obviously this one's going to have videos. And so this is channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, and every single one of these are going to have videos attached to them. And Google really loves this method when you do this. And they're going to reward you with plenty of extra traffic to your videos and your channel that your competitors never are going to get, because most of your typical competitors out there that do YouTube marketing, they're pretty lazy, and they've got it pretty easy actually, because they don't have competitors like you and us that are doing this. So if you actually take the time to do this, you're going to outrank them. And most of your other competitors, they just slap up 1 or 2 videos, and they don't even care if it gets taken off of YouTube, because they're putting up 100 more right after that one. So if you do it the right way, you're going to get more bang for your buck per video. Now, when uploading your videos, you want to be sure to add them as unlisted at first. And because what happens is once you go ahead and you have it as showing as public, it's going to go too quickly, and you're not going to be able to have time to later on add the proper title, your description, and your tags with all of the right target keywords. So what I mean by that is you can see right here, you have the choices of for your privacy, either public, unlisted, or private. So you want to choose the unlisted option before it gets a chance to fully go ahead and upload to YouTube, because otherwise once it's uploaded, it generally defaults to public, and then you got to go back and then you got to reset everything, and then not only that, but YouTube immediately starts crawling the video, and then they might prejudge it before you had a chance to put in again your proper things that you were looking to do, which is you wanted to go ahead and add your title, your descriptions, and your tags. So let's go into the action steps that we're going to do here. The action steps for this module are, #1, you want to create your channel. That's action step #1. You got to have some place to put your videos if you want to do video marketing on YouTube. #2, you got to customize the appearance. So again, take the time to customize the appearance, even add an avatar to it. And if you do get a manual review from YouTube, they may leave your channel alone and may decide not to suspend you after all. But if you don't do all these little extra steps, you can pretty much guarantee that if somebody flags you, you're going to go ahead and get your channel or your videos suspended, and then it's just a headache. But at least you have a way around it. The 4th action step for this is you want to name the channel with the buyer intention keyword. You want to do that because, again, that's going to bring relevancy to your channel. Now, the action steps for your videos are Number one, what you want to do is when you download the video to your computer, if you make the video yourself or you download a video to your computer, what you want to do is on your computer, you want to name your video file with the keyword that you're targeting. This is an important step. A lot of people forget to do this or just don't even know that they're supposed to do this, and then they don't get the ranking. Keep in mind, a lot of people upload videos to YouTube for fun, so they're not even looking to get paid. You're looking to get paid. You're looking to make money. So if you follow this step, it's going to help you quite a bit. And remember, step number 2, as I just told you about, is you want to go ahead and you want to upload your videos as unlisted first, so that way you can go back in and you can add your title, your description, and your tags with all of your target keywords afterwards. That way time is on your side and you're not feeling pressured and under the gun. And then also, number 3, as we just mentioned, you want to add your title, your descriptions, and your tags based on your keywords. And another important step is, this is a tip, if you put the URL of the video that you just uploaded into the description of your YouTube video, it's going to help you quite a bit. So that's one thing that you want to do is after you upload the video, even though it's unlisted, it doesn't matter. You're still going to have the URL. You want to grab that URL and then go ahead and pop it into the description. And then after you're all said and done, then the last step is you want to go ahead and set it to public, because sometimes we get busy and we forget and we leave it as unlisted, and you're not going to get any of that views, because obviously it's listed as unlisted. So YouTube is just doing what you asked it to, is, hey, don't show this video to anybody else unless it's somebody that I send the link to. So what you want to do obviously is, as it says here, step 5, set the video to public after you've done all of these steps above. So let's go ahead and I'll see you in the next module. Be sure that you take action and do these steps. Don't just watch these videos and not take the action, because you're not going to get any benefit out of this. And I know a lot of people say, well, I'll just watch it now and I'll do it later. Well, you know what? It's probably not going to happen. Later usually never comes. So if you do it now, you're actually going to make sure you get the work done and you're going to learn a lot more. So here in this module, after uploading your videos, it's best to order some views to your videos from Fiverr. And we like to order about 500 total views. Anything more than that looks spammy. One of the vendors that we work with, he'll give you about 1,000 views, but what he does is he understands, and he'll go ahead and stagger those or drip feed those into your channel and your videos, so that way it's not too much all at once. Because if you do add too much all at one time, it could cause YouTube to think that you're doing something sneaky or, again, spammy, and then you could go ahead and get your video taken down or flagged or something like that. So you don't want to do that or get it suspended. So you want to have these views trickle in. And adding views to your videos also gives them credibility in the eyes of your viewer, which will help them to convert better. Because I don't know if you're anything like me, but when I go to YouTube and I see a video that has a whole bunch of views, I actually want to watch it more than perhaps a video that only has 2 or 3 or none. It kind of makes me feel like, well, nobody else has found it of interest. Maybe it's no good. It's just like going to a movie at a movie theater and you're the only one there and the place is empty. You kind of think to yourself, gosh, does everybody know something about this than me? So, if you see a whole bunch of views, you feel like, hey, this is worth watching. And not only that is it good for your viewer, which it helps to convert better for them, but it also, when you have the views, it's showing YouTube that your video is important in the eyes of people out there that are coming to their website. So the 4 main things that you need to have for your video to be successful for what's called on-page SEO are, number 1, the views that we just talked about. But then you also want what's called viewer engagement. So you don't want people just sitting there passively watching and then just saying, oh, that was nice, and closing the video in the middle of the video. You want them to take action, and that's showing YouTube that they like the video, so they have the little like button below the video. So people hit like, and then that's telling YouTube, hey, the people like this one, let me show this more often. And then the next step is, it's easy to hit the like button, everybody knows that, but to get somebody to actually comment and actually type something out, well, that's even more viewer engagement. So they say, oh, wow, they not only viewed it, they not only liked it, but they actually wrote a comment on it. Wow, well, we're going to have to show it more often. And then last but not least is they viewed it, they liked it, they commented, but they liked it and viewed it, and everything but so much that they want us to subscribe to your channel. If you can get that, that's like the end-all be-all in YouTube's eyes, because they're really taking action and they're finding what you have to be very valuable, at least in the eyes of, again, YouTube. Because YouTube, remember, YouTube is a business. They only want to serve up the best stuff to their customers. Their customers are the people that are coming to YouTube doing searches. So if they find that your video is very favorable to their customers, well, they're going to serve up your video more often. And that's the only way that really YouTube can tell what people like and what they don't like. They don't want to serve up videos that people don't like. Who would want to come to YouTube if it was just a bunch of crap? So you want to have videos up there that people are actually taking action on. And obviously, the best way to do that is you want to order your views and your likes and your comments and your subscribes from Fiverr. But the main thing you want to do, though, is you want to use reputable, highly ranked Fiverr gig creators. You don't want to just pick anybody out on Fiverr, because what could happen is you could end up with somebody who could actually do more harm to your videos and your channel than good. So you want to make sure that when you order these, that you order from somebody who is highly reputable. And I'll show you that in just a bit, how we go about choosing. But one of the things I want to reiterate again is the most important thing is that you want these elements to be what's called drip fed. So that you don't want these all at one time. And if you order from the people that I suggest, and I'll show you that in just a second, then you're going to get what you need versus doing it blindly and ending up, like I say, doing more harm to yourself than good. Because if you end up messing up and ordering it from the wrong person and they send a ton of views there or out of nowhere, then next thing you know, YouTube is going to find what you're doing to be kind of scammy or kind of black hat, what they call it, and then YouTube will either suspend or ban your videos or your channels, and you got to start all over again from square one. So you got to remember, by having too many sent at one time, like I just said, is it could look spammy, and also it may not convert as well to your viewers because they're going to think that what you got going on there is pretty much fake as well. So let's take a look and see on Fiverr who I suggest. So if you simply go to Fiverr, it's very simple, and so many of the gurus are using this place for their outsourcing, and you should be too. All you simply want to do is go up to the search bar and type in the keyword YouTube, and then go ahead and hit search. Now, it's going to always pretty much default to recommended. I always search under the second one, which is called high rating. That's who I want. I want the cream of the crop doing work for me. I don't want somebody who they happen to recommend who may not meet my standards. Now, this first person here is phenomenal. This is a person that we use as well. And if you take a look at his gig, you can see he's got 100% positive rating. So you can't do better than that. 100% is as high as it gets, right? So he's got 9,377 views. So it's not like just like 10 of his friends said, hey, he's a-okay, go with him. That's almost 9,500 people, almost 10,000 people are saying he is really good. And this guy is, for a measly $5, you're going to get 1,000 real YouTube views to your video, plus you're going to get 50 likes, 50 subscribes, 50 people favoriting your video, plus you're going to get 10 comments. So after that, I mean, you would have everything you would need. So the thing about it is what I want to show you here is that he gets it. So he says, as I was mentioning just a bit ago, we provide YouTube views from 100% real humans. So that's the thing. That's what YouTube is looking for, okay? They don't want what's called fake views on YouTube or such as other sellers are doing on Fiverr, because otherwise, as it says right here, your video will be penalized by YouTube. So they don't do that. They actually have real traffic by real humans viewing your videos, and they're doing all the other things. So you should definitely order for a measly $5. You can do this, and you can do this for your top 4 videos. You don't have to do it for every single video you put up. That wouldn't make any sense. But for the top 4 videos, as you add them to your channel, you can go ahead and, like I say, for $5, you've got basically some gas in the tank. You've got something going on, whereas at least your motor is starting to move. Otherwise, if you don't do this, what could happen is your video could just sit there and lay there for who knows how long, if it'll ever even rank. So by doing this, you're drawing some attention. to YouTube, and they're saying, hey, this actually looks like it's relevant. Let's go ahead and serve this up more often. So he's a great person to use, and there's some other good ones as well, but this is one of my top favorites right here. So let's take a look at the next step. Now, also for your off-page video SEO, you want to order backlinks, but backlinks you don't have to use every time. And the reason for that is you want to basically use that sparingly. The main time that you want to use backlinks is when your video ranks in top spot of YouTube, but it's not ranking in top spot of Google. That's when you want to order your backlinks. Because if you think of it this way, for instance, is that when your video is ranking really well in YouTube, then that's obviously you've done everything right. You're ranking top there. But for when you go over to Google and you just can't get it to go near the top on Google, because who's above you could be, say, for instance, a lot of other people's traditional websites. Well, what do they have going for them that you don't have going for you is they could have a lot of backlinks coming to their website. So to basically level the playing field and even things up, if you go ahead and you order some backlinks to your video, you can pretty much get on par with what those other websites have, and then basically you'll be more neck and neck with regards to where they are, at least in Google's eyes. So Google may actually say, hey, not only does this video have everything it needs to rank #1 in YouTube, it also has the backlinks, which is enough for us to rank it in a very top position on Google. And you're going to be, especially if you have a highly trafficked keyword that people are going to, and both Google as well as YouTube, you've got the best of both worlds. You pretty much got a home run hit there. But like I say, I wouldn't bother to order backlinks every time because it can get kind of pricey. And also with the things that we're already showing you how to do, if you did all the steps that we're telling you how to do the right way, you're going to have plenty of traction through YouTube. You probably don't even need to order the backlinks anyways. Now, also, for your off-page SEO, you need to ping your videos after you put them up, and that's through what's called Ping-O-Matic. And you're simply going to go there and you're going to enter the URL, and then you're going to click to ping the videos to basically attract attention from the search engines. So that's really easy to do. I'll cover that real quick, and after that, then we'll be on to the next step. Now, in this quick video module, I want to go over pinging your videos. So after you've went ahead and you've got your video completely ready to go with regards to it's already been uploaded, of course, you've got your title, your description, as well as your keyword meta tags, everything is all ready. Then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and take a moment to ping your video, so that way you can go ahead and make all the search engines aware of it. So what we do is we use a service called Ping-O-Matic, which is free, it costs you nothing, and the results that you get is really great. And as it says right here, pinging search engines so you don't have to. And what you simply do is where it says blog name, just go ahead and substitute the word blog in your own mind rather for video, and don't let the word blog throw you off, because a lot of people use this for their own website blogs, but it works perfectly well for video URLs too. So what you want to do here is put the title of the particular video that you're uploading, or that you've already uploaded rather, to YouTube. And then what you want to do here is you want to enter the URL of your YouTube video. So obviously every single video has its own particular URL, and they can be quite large URLs. So of course, just make sure you get all of it. Don't just go ahead and send people to youtube.com, because that's not going to do you a bit of good. So you want to grab the URL for your particular video and enter it in this field right here where it says homepage. Then the next thing you want to do is, if you do have it handy, and we've shown you how you can get the RSS feeds, so if you actually happen to have the RSS URL for your particular video, that would be helpful here. But as it says, it's completely optional, so it's not required. The two required fields are the title, so your video's title here, as well as your particular URL of your YouTube video here, and then again optionally you can add the RSS URL. Now what you want to do after that is you want to check off all of these, and as it says right here, check all. That's what I like to do instead of doing them all one by one, but some people perhaps may not want certain search engines to crawl theirs, so they'll go ahead and do it manually. But what I do is if you click here where it says check all, you'll check them all at one time. And what this is going to do is it's like ringing the dinner bell for the search engine spiders. So what they're going to do is once you do this and you click them all off and then you hit send pings, it's going to go ahead and basically let all these spiders know to come and crawl your YouTube video and index it. So that's going to help with your rankings, and it's also going to show that there's, in Google's eyes as well as YouTube's eyes, that if a lot of other search engines and other services are taking notice of your particular YouTube video, that it must be more important than the other ones, for instance, your competitors that are not pinging their videos. So take the time to go to this and make sure that you go to pingomatic.com. And again, we'll have the link below the video, and just go ahead and enter your information in. It really just takes 30 seconds hardly. And it's for it being free, it's totally invaluable to you. So now we're on to our action steps. So what you need to do is, as you recall from the module that we just taught, you want to order your gigs from Fiverr to basically optimize your videos on YouTube. You want to do that on-page SEO as well as that off-page SEO. And now the second thing is, remember, as I just said, you want to order backlinks, but only when necessary. So if for some reason you just can't get over that hurdle of getting higher up in the rankings in Google, but you're ranking just fine in YouTube, go ahead and order the backlinks. But don't order them every single time, because, again, you could be just throwing money away, and who wants to do that? Especially we're in business to make money, not squander it. Now, the last and final step, which is easy and free, is you want to go ahead and ping your videos using Ping-O-Matic. Once you've done all of these steps, you've got everything from A to Z, got everything covered. YouTube marketing is very easy. It sounds like a lot of steps involved, but we've been doing it for so many years that we basically do this as second nature. We don't even think about it. And I have to say that once you follow all these steps, and the main thing, though, is to take action after each one of these modules. As we keep saying, you got to take the action, because if you just sit passively and watch us training you and teaching you, that's not really learning. That's entertainment, perhaps, because I wouldn't know why else you would be watching these videos. So you really want to take action with each thing, and that's the only way you're going to really learn. And I've really never found any other way to either teach somebody or to learn something myself without actually doing it myself, and then training my own brain on exactly what I did wrong versus what I did right. Now, after everything that you've done, we're going to have everybody share the results in the main group, and we're going to see how people are going. And, please let us know if you have any questions. Of course, we're here to help you. We want to see you really succeed with all of these methods. Thanks for watching. Take care.